The development of social media, texting, and phones has led to many advantages and disadvantages to people who have them. Adults spend a total of 23 hours a week texting, sending 67 messages per day, on average, according to USA Today and Business Insider, while teenagers spend a total of 27 hours a week texting and sending 74 text messages per day. Texting has become a part of daily life in American culture. People use texting to communicate with friends, keep in touch with family members, and talk to significant others. According to the Pew Research Center's 2010 Internet in American Life project, about 75% of 12 to 19-year-olds own cell phones in the United States. Texting and cell phones provide an easier way to connect with family members at easy convenience and benefits for their relationship. According to Odyssey, a study of how texting affects teenagers' relationships showed that 90% of teens between the age of 13 and 19 text daily, and 85.7% felt that the texting benefits relationships. With the development and advancements at phones, it gives you the power to be able to communicate with someone who could live 100 miles away. It provides for people to be able to talk to someone that they usually do not be able to talk to. Also provides for you to be able to talk to a significant other that you would wish to come in contact with face to face, but you have to text. Cell phones and texting helps teens gain self-confidence and control that they need to express themselves. Technology and phones provide a way for teenagers to be more independent. Since they are more experienced with technology, it is possible to feel a sense of superiority. This feeling of superiority can help contribute to the loss of respect and unwillingness to listen that the teenagers may have towards their parents' rules and restrictions. It also allows for the teenagers to be able to become independent with themselves and discover it on their own ways. Texting and social media provides a platform where teens can categorize their friends into groups of certain traits or common likes that they all have, so they feel less alone. This provides powerful psychological temptation to trust this online platform as a safe haven from the rejection that a person could face offline, from family members to schoolmates to fellow hobby participants. It allows for the teenagers to also discover themselves even more because it adds to the groups that they can go into. Some disadvantages that texting and social media has brought to the society. Texting can lead to miscommunication with another person, such as sending a text message meaning one thing and they're perceived as another. It can cause confusion between the people, but also leads to less interaction with people, and in the long run can lead to more people talking face to face. The biggest role of a parent in their child's life is to act as their teacher and guide them through their life, helping them deal with all the new experiences that they have yet to be faced with. This way of life can be disrupted by the new advances in technology. Teenagers are much more advanced with technology than their parents ever will be. In today's society, more teenagers are using technology than parents, and this has led to the future, which can be more perceived for the parents to not be able to communicate with their child. This can make it difficult for parents to offer advice and properly guide their child through life's toughest obstacles. Children can develop disrespect towards the parents from this lack of authority that parents have with technology, and it can lead them, without face-to-face meetings, can lead them to become disjointed with their family member. According to Jim Taylor, a writer of Psychology Today, a study looking into how technology affects family relationships found that children were so absorbed in technology that when their working parent got home from work, only 30% of children agreed to them, while 50% completely ignored them. This has allowed for many teenagers to become disjointed with their family members and not be able to communicate with them on such a daily basis. It has led to teenagers becoming more disobedient of their parents and be able to go over their parents' decisions and not listen to them. Overall, texting is both beneficial and harmful to relationships. The benefits being faster communication over long distances and be able to connect with people that usually will be able to see on daily basis. And also, it provides a more private way of communicating, such as texting, be able to talking to one person or multiple people at one time. and easier to share information, such as sending a documentation to someone or be able to send a picture to someone or people through texting. The negatives being that damage it can cause if used too often or that the wrong reasons, such as talking about relationship changing issues, uncomfortable situations with other people, or as a way to keep tabs on a partner that most people do not talk to. With the newer and better phones being built, it will allow for people to communicate better and connect with people around the world. Technology now and advancements of texting have helped provide teenagers become more independent and learn better ways to communicate with their family and friends.